Generation X. In general terms, those born between 1965 and 1980. Latchkey kids, independent, existentialism, modern philosophy focusing on personal experience, human ability, and responsibility in an otherwise meaningless universe. We're the cause. This is the effect. We're the Gen Existentialists. Welcome into the Gen Existentialist podcast. My name is Scott, and Bunny is still on vacation. I'm actually on vacation too, but I'm not going to tell you where because I don't want you to join me because I am antisocial at heart. Anyway, last week, this week, and next week, I believe, because, vacation should be extended whenever possible, the Gen Existentialists are going back through our older episodes and bringing some to light that got lower listenership for one reason or another. As I alluded to last week, sometimes you're going along fine and just a show, for one reason or another, has a dip. And so we wanted to go through those and listen to them, see if there was like quality issue or anything like that. Didn't find anything with these, so we wanted to bring them back out and give you another chance. The title of this episode is Lancelot Link, Trunk Monkeys, and the Meaning of Life. It is the birth of the rapid fire round on the Gen Existentialists. We talk about most impactful 80s albums. Bunny's pick versus mine, wildly different, but, who wouldn't expect that? We talk about the head, the heart, the gut, and we also hear Bunny's yearning for, as he put it, my own personal attack monkey. Join us, won't you? Welcome in, friends, Romans, countrymen. This is the Gen Existentialist podcast. My name is Scott.
And I'm Bunny.
And we are here to tickle your ears.
Tickle more than that.
Tickle your ears and any other places you present to us, within reason, with tales of Gen Existentialism. And to do that, we pull out the wonderful Mega Wheel the Magnificent. And we're spinning with her. And you know what? You know what we're going to do today? We're going to do a new thing.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we're going to spin. We're going to spin a few times. But then we're also going to do some rapid fire questions.
Oh, rapid fire.
And I'm going to pick from this list. And basically, rapid fire questions are either or. So what I'll have you do at that point is give me a number 1 to 20.
All right.
And we'll pick a list. And then we'll go through the 10 rapid fires.
Okay, well, I can tell you the number right now. If it'll help you. 13.
13. All right. Let's see. So entertain the people for a minute while I find rapid fire number 13.
While Scott flips through here and Mega Wheel comes to a screeching halt, let me remind you guys that you can always drop us a line anywhere where you're listening to this podcast. Give us a rating, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or subscribe to us on iTunes, which would be even better. We're trying to get some ratings going so that we can get a little more exposure and get out there because, hey, we don't like talking to a vacuum. So
we are exhibitionists at heart. We want to be seen and heard.
I'm pantsless as we speak.
Absolutely. And the sight is horrifying from my perspective. Okay, so I've got the rapid fire set, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. But Mega Wheel has gifted us with this question to start things off today. Which 80s album would you say had the most significant impact on the pop scene? Pop scene, not just rock, pop.
Yeah, it would have to be Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Wow.
I mean, it is iconic of the 80s. I mean, that is the 80s right there. So.
But significant impact. By impact, I'm taking impact to mean like influenced pop going forward. Do you think it was influential or it was just based on record sales? Which you can't argue the impact of the album.
Yeah,
overall.
I think it had impact on arena shows.
Okay.
And stuff, that kind of ways to promote your music.
Yeah.
That would be, I'm still going to stand by it.
Okay.
I think that's probably the largest one for me.
Okay. I'm going to go with Peter Gabriel's So.
Okay.
Both from the video perspective, the song perspective, the production on the album, I think influenced a lot of music going forward.
Okay.
Bringing in different types of rhythmic ideas. Just the overall sound of it.
Do you think that's when the whole world music thing kind of took off?
I think a lot of it was already kind of bubbling under the surface, but
Okay.
the success of that album, yeah, I think a lot of it came from that.
Okay.
That you could be successful, you could meld pop with those different rhythmic sensibilities and just different song structures to have it's really a neo-progressive pop album. And for it to have had the success that it did, I think opened a lot of doors for future artists to import some different influences into their work. You can't argue with the videos for Sledgehammer and big time.
Big time.
Yeah.
No,
That kind of stuff. So for me, it's so.
okay.
Yeah.
We're blaming you, Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Peter. But you can't ignore a bunch of other stuff, too. I mean, we were talking about Madonna in a prior episode, the influence there video-wise, and I think a lot of female artists on the pop scene,
Mm-hmm.
Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, Tina Turner's 80s output.
Yeah, she kind of reinvented herself.
Yeah, really shifted pop into... I guess there was more there available for women,
Okay.
based on some of the work that they did, and being taken more seriously, not as fluff and bubblegum, but as serious musical artists.
Sure.
I think a lot came from that. Okay, our next topic. What the hell is this? When's the last time you saw a monkey? Seriously, that I'm not kidding. That's what the question says.
Insert dad joke in the mirror. I'm looking at one right now, etc., etc. Last time I actually saw a monkey in the flesh, oh God, it had to be 3 or 4 years ago. I haven't been to the zoo
where?
in ages.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was my next question. Where did you see the monkey?
Yeah. I mean, now, if you're talking about just a monkey on television or something, I watched Lancelot Link a couple days ago.
Oh God!
And that was chef's kiss.
We've
Top
hit
shelf
upon-
entertainment.
As soon as I saw the question, I'm like, Lance Link is going to be mentioned at
Has
some
to,
point.
you know.
And so we've stumbled upon one of your true loves
Iconic.
in television.
Yeah.
For those unfamiliar, can you give
Abusing
us...
monkeys. One of my favorite things to watch on television. No, Lancelot Link was made, was this a Sid and Marty Krofft thing? I think it was.
I don't know.
Sid and Marty Krofft were the goofball producers who created all sorts of things from H.R. Puffin stuff to Lidsville, Dr. Shrinker, God knows. The list goes on, just bizarre stuff. But there was a series that was based on spies, and it was called Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. And, he worked for a group of good chimpanzees, I guess, who were, trying to safeguard the free world. And then there was an entire group of bad chimpanzees who were led by a mad scientist and a dragon lady and all sorts of other spy stereotypes. And it's basically monkeys in outfits driving little go-karts and having stuff thrown at them. And
James Bond with monkeys.
yeah, it's something to see. It really is. Indulge yourself, kids.
When's
the last time you saw a monkey?
Last time I saw a monkey was last year at the zoo, and I've never found monkeys all that entertaining.
No,
So you kind of walk by, wave at them, and just
in real life, there's not a lot going on with a monkey.
yeah.
I appreciate an orangutan.
They
But
are the most fun. Going back to like the movies, Right Turn, Clyde. What was that?
Every Which Way But Loose.
Yeah, Every Which Way But Loose, stuff like that. From that movie, from the time I was a child up till now, I can't help it. I see a semi go by, I expect there to be an orangutan in the passenger seat.
That and BJ and the Bear.
Yeah, BJ and the Bear. Yes, absolutely. I expect that, and I'm always just eternally disappointed because there never is.
One of these days there will be.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful one of these days there will be, and I will just go crazy. I'll be like, yes, finally. Because literally every truck driver should have a monkey.
And then the monkey's going to see that display of
and come after me.
No, it's going to go freak out in the cab and grab a hold of the wheel. There's going to be a jackknife. There's going to be monkey and truck driver everywhere on the road.
Did you ever see the commercials? Some car dealership did commercials for trunk monkeys.
No.
You've never seen those?
I've never seen trunk
They're great.
monkeys.
Get on YouTube after we're done here and look up trunk monkey.
Okay, that's for everybody.
Everybody
check
look
out
up
your
trunk
monkey.
monkeys because they're absolutely brilliant. Basically, when you buy the car, you get a monkey in the trunk, and there's a red button on the dash. So if somebody tries to run you off the road, you come up behind them, hit the trunk monkey goes, kicks their ass.
Okay.
Some guy comes up trying to beat you up like a road rage thing. You just kind of sit in the car, hit the trunk monkey comes out with a crowbar, beats the guy over the head.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
I would have bought a new car earlier if I'd gotten my own personal attack monkey.
The fact it's not an attack monkey. It just happens to attack most of the time. It's a peripheral
Sounds pretty
thing.
mean to me.
So
right.
we will give Mega Wheel the Magnificent another spin.
See, who knew such a dopey question would spawn such a discussion?
It's amazing, the paths that we take sometimes. So our next question is this. In a bar fight, are you more of a broken bottle person or a crack someone over the head with a stool person? I
have always been a big fan of bludgeoning objects.
Yeah.
If I ever get the opportunity to have a medieval weapon, I'm always gonna pick the mace.
Okay,
that's just the way it is. I love bludgeoning people. What can I say? I'm more of a bludgeoner than a stabber, so I would have to say the stool. Ironically,
yeah, the stool is the better weapon, and here's why. Number one, unless you hit it in the right spot, breaking a beer bottle or any bottle is actually more difficult than you think because they're designed to withstand a little bit of impact. Number two, if you pick that broken beer bottle up, it's already shattered. Its structural integrity is already degraded.
He's thought this all the way out.
Oh, I have. Absolutely. Every time I see a bar fight scene, I'm waiting for someone to add some realism where somebody takes the broken bottle, tries to slice somebody with it, and the bottle just breaks and their hand is just a mess of shards of glass. Because that's what will probably happen. The chances of you causing any harm with it to someone else are much less than causing harm to yourself. So I'm always going to go with the bar stool. Or if there's a folding chair somewhere, I'm going to completely get my old 80s pro wrestling on, and somebody's getting cracked over the head with a steel chair.
You're going to DDT someone on the chair.
Oh, if somebody gets close enough that I can DDT him, that I can walk up and just do the whole Jake Roberts thing and just, yeah, absolutely. No doubt in my mind.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So
stools.
We will spin Mega Wheel the Magnificent again.
All right.
And some good topics today.
Yeah.
Some hot discussion going on here on the Gen Existentialist.
Some terrible secrets coming out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, this is... No. It's a philosophical thing. How might Socrates handle an interview on a classic 80s talk show about the meaning of life? We don't... I
watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I don't know what to tell you. He's in that.
Yeah. Know thyself.
Yeah.
There you go. We're done. So we're going to give Mega Wheel Magnificent another spin. On a different day, I might have really wanted to delve into that.
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling it today.
No, monkeys and bar fights.
Yeah.
Have taken me out of the Socratic method.
Okay. What's the most significant difference you notice in today's news cycles compared to how you consume news in the 80s and 90s?
Well, in the 80s and 90s, I consumed it when I wanted, where I wanted, and it was usually through newspapers.
Yeah.
Or maybe the nightly news. Now it feels like it's more Pravda and a propaganda cycle that runs 24/7, and I can't seem to escape news no matter where I go. It's on Facebook. It's on every website. You go to a doctor's office or an airport or a car mechanic waiting room, and they've got the news on 24/7. Yeah. There's no way to get away from it, it seems. So I find the news absolutely abhorrent anymore. That's my personal opinion.
It's gone in the 90s into more of an infotainment cycle,
mm-hmm.
and it is ubiquitous. It's everywhere. It's all around, and it's designed to be divisive. There are very few true journalists anymore. There's very little actual news. A lot of the articles you'll read in online digital publications weren't written by people.
No.
It's AI generated,
and they're
based on things
recycled
going
between millions of stations. So.
Yeah, exactly. What you see on your Sinclair station, wherever you're at, is the same thing that was being read by different people in a different city on that Sinclair station. It's mass consumption bullshit for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't
I
actually
came here to chew bubble gum and kick ass.
I don't actually even get a lot from American news sources anymore. I do like BBC News and Guardian and stuff like that.
All right.
Just because I find it, I don't know, more thought-provoking. It's more actual news and less somebody telling me that I need to do this or think this way. It's just a little bit more open-ended, I guess.
All right.
So, do you want to do the rapid fire now?
You just got to drop it, baby.
Okay.
Like a bomb.
Okay, so rapid fire is a series of 10 questions, and they are all either or. So I'm going to hit Bunny with these, and then we may come back and do discussion of some of his choices later. Your topic.
There's an overarching topic.
There is an overarching topic,
Okay.
yes. It is TV shows of the 70s.
Oh, the 70s.
Are you
All
ready?
right, okay, yeah, hit me.
MASH or All in the Family?
All in the Family.
Happy Days or Laverne and Shirley?
Happy Days.
Brady Bunch or the Partridge Family?
Brady Bunch.
$6 Million Man or Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Charlie's Angels or Starsky and Hutch?
Starsky and Hutch.
Dallas or Dynasty?
I hate both of them. I really
pick
do.
one. Gotta
I
pick
gotta
one.
go with Dallas then. It's more iconic.
Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Mr. Rogers all the day, every day.
Carol Burnett Show or Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour?
Carol Burnett.
Love Boat or Fantasy Island?
Fantasy Island.
Columbo or Kojak?
Columbo.
Yes. If you had said Kojak, I was going to
No.
come over there because for those of you that don't know, Columbo is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I love Columbo. Peter Falk is a god.
Yeah.
So your choices, All in the Family over MASH, which I'm caught on that because I love them both.
Yeah. I actually, I'll be honest with you, I don't like either one of them that much.
Yeah.
But I find myself laughing at All in the Family every once in a while.
Yeah.
Even though the characters are absolutely grating.
Yeah.
Where MASH is just, I don't find it that funny. It feels like I'm watching a drama to me, and I don't really want to watch that in that format.
Okay. All right. Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. You chose Happy Days.
I did. Even though I love me some Michael McKean.
Yeah.
You know, from Laverne and Shirley.
Was he Lenny or Squiggy?
He was Lenny.
Lenny. Okay.
But Laverne and Shirley felt grimy. It felt dirty. Yeah, just like it was a dirty old apartment and a dirty city, and everybody was greasy and you know, the ill-fitting clothes, and it just for some reason it didn't have. Happy Days still sort of portrays a little bit of joy.
Yeah,
here and there.
I never laughed all that much at Laverne and Shirley.
No,
it was
I never
like one of
laughed
those
at
things,
either one of them.
Well, I mean, Happy Days had some funny stuff.
It did have some funny
but
stuff.
Laverne and Shirley, it just didn't. Brady Bunch, Partridge Family. You want Brady Bunch?
I did.
Can't knock that. Partridge Family sucked.
Partridge Family has better-looking ladies, in my opinion. The mom and the oldest girl from Partridge Family are quite stunning, in my opinion. But as far as overall laughs and things I can relate to, I felt like I could relate to Brady Bunch a little more.
Okay. $6 Million Man, Wonder Woman. You went $6 Million Man.
No, I went Wonder Woman.
Did you? I thought you said $6 million.
No.
Okay. All right. My bad.
Purely aesthetic reasons.
Yeah.
They're both they're both fine little superhero shows, but
I never liked $6 Million Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
Here's me as a kid. Mm-hmm. The realist in me just didn't buy the concept.
Sure.
So the idea of like robotic appendages and stuff today, I get it now, but back then it was like, really? I just and the fact that the robotics gave him such powers.
Sure.
Like speed running, things like that. I just didn't like it. Whereas Wonder Woman for me was completely plausible, made total sense somehow.
Yeah.
I might have been distracted.
I was just in love with Linda Carter.
Yeah.
So I mean, I thought, wow. Even though I was very young, I was like, wow, that's a really pretty woman.
Yeah.
So and I enjoyed watching that.
Charlie's Angels, Starsky and Hutch.
I actually went Starsky and Hutch on that one. You think with Pretty Women, I would have stuck with Charlie's Angels, but
Starsky and Hutch was a better quality show.
I
overall.
agree. I mean, the fight scenes, the cars, you got Huggy Bear. I mean, what more do you want?
Yeah, just overall writing, presentation, it was just a better show.
Yeah, there's something really painful about watching old Charlie's Angels fight scenes and stuff.
The thing about Charlie's Angels that I always hated were the scenes where they're talking to Charlie and the camera goes to this speaker device on a table. Yeah. Like, just stay on the women. We can hear the voiceover. We don't need to pan to that. But I guess from a technology perspective, it was, well, we want people to know he's not in the room. He's this off-scene kind of spectral voice telling them what to do. I don't know. Dallas or Dynasty, I tend to agree with you. I don't like either one, but I had to force your hand there.
That's true. I think Dallas is more iconic. I mean, who shot JR, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I never got into those were mom programs in my opinion. This is what moms watched at night, when they were bored. And I just never paid attention. Wasn't my thing.
Yeah. Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You went Mr. Rogers. Yeah. As much as I love Sesame Street, in a choice between the two, which one am I going to watch? 8 out of 10 times I'm going Mr. Rogers. Yeah. But there are going to be those times where it's like, I just want to see Big Bird. I just want to see if Snuffleupagus shows up. Okay. That kind of thing. Carol Burnett or Sonny and Cher, the only right answer. Carol Burnett.
That was such a lopsided choice.
Yeah, that wasn't there. No thought there. Just immediate. Yeah. Love Boat, Fantasy Island. Which way did you go?
Fantasy Island.
Okay, I would too.
Fantasy Island had a dark streak to it, which I appreciated as a kid because every once in a while there was kind of like horror movie style episodes where things went really wrong, and Love Boat was always so boring and predictable.
It was. It was the same stuff every time. Yeah, I love Fantasy Island. And finally, Columbo or Kojak. Yeah. I don't have a problem with Kojak. No. Telly Savalas, totally cool. But for a detective show, Columbo is number 1. Barnaby Jones is number 2.
Quincy didn't make the top 3.
Quincy wasn't a detective; he was a medical examiner,
he was
but
a coroner. But
and that's the thing. If we're going to include Quincy, I'll put him 3. Kojak somewhere down the list. Okay, but for me, it's Columbo, Barnaby Jones. All right. One of the best times of my life was for a couple years in college. I usually scheduled my days so I had early classes, come home, eat lunch, do homework, go to work. For a couple years, Channel 19 in Cincinnati had this it was either 11 a.m. or noontime detective hour. And they would cycle between Columbo, Barnaby Jones, and there was another one that got in the mix sometimes. I forget who it was. So I would come home and eat lunch watching those shows. Nice. And it was just perfect.
Nice comfort. Yeah. Comfort lifestyle there.
It really was. It was wonderful stuff. And, if you're not sure who we're talking about, I don't see how you can be Gen X and not know Columbo and Kojak and stuff. Just look up Columbo. There are old episodes on YouTube and stuff. It's just brilliant stuff.
Good stuff.
And one more thing, we're going to give another spin to Mega Wheel the Magnificent here to round out this episode of the Gen Existentialist
made your eyeball go lazy.
Oh, if only I could. The glass eye. Yeah. Okay. I think I know the answer to this, but I'm not sure.
Geez.
Do you typically follow your heart or your head?
That's a tough one for me, really, because I'm so much a Capricorn. I'm always thinking 5 steps ahead, and that requires your head, not your heart. But anymore, I'm kind of letting go and just thinking with the heart more. Yeah. Even though it sucks a lot of times, but I think you have to be true to yourself. If you can't be true to yourself at this point in life, it's going to be a long next 10, 20, 30 years. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about you?
As much as I try to lead with my head, I think too often I simply go with my heart. And, going with your gut Lots of times we'll...
the gut's the best one to go with.
Yeah, there's the head, there's the heart, and there's the gut. Heart is more emotional, head is more logical, gut is more instinctual.
Yeah.
I need to write a book about this.
Oh,
Book concept, copyright 2025, Scott Cave. It's mine. But I think gut is the way to go. But heart, because the heart can be fooled.
Oh, yeah.
The heart can be sentimental and lead you to hanging on to things that you should let go, lead you to grasp for things that you don't really need.
Yeah.
And I think ultimately a good mix of the three. It's one of those things, you run it through the cycle. If it comes from the heart, it goes to the head next, and then the gut.
Yeah. The head thinkers, they think they've got it all planned out, but it's that spiritual aspect of, man plans and God laughs.
Yeah.
You can't always think 10 steps ahead because everything is moving constantly. So sometimes your perfectly played, plans don't work out. Yeah. And following your heart, sometimes it's the absolute right thing to do. Yeah. If it's for love, if it's for family, if it's for your friends, yes, lots of times your heart's the one that's leading. Gut, that's almost always right.
Almost always right. And I do this, like we've talked about this before, this idea that, sometimes the universe just tells you. Mm-hmm. The other morning, I was leaving for work, and where I live here, I've got a couple different ways I can go to get to work. One is more highway based, one is more back roads. And because it was cold and kind of rainy and icy, I was like, I'm going to take the highway just because there's more chance that the roads are going to be okay. And I get all the way down to where the entrance is to the highway, and there had been a wreck. And so I'm stuck down there. I have to turn around, head back toward the house because that's how far I have to go to get to the back road. In that time, it was at a temperature where the subtle drizzle that was falling had turned into rain. Mm-hmm. And suddenly there are icy patches on the road as I'm going back. I'm like, screw it, I'm just going home. Mm-hmm. When I was coming down the road initially, if I had just listened to my gut, because there was just something in my head that said, yeah, the highway's going to be messed up. Just go the back way. You'll get there. And I ignored it. Yeah. I used logic. Like, it makes more sense that the highway's going to be clear. And I was wrong.
Sucker.
Now, is there any link between what my gut said and reality? I don't know.
Sure. That's that nature thing that you were talking about.
Yeah.
We talked about a few episodes back, the nature, the cynic's view of nature.
Yeah.
That's, I think at the heart we are animals. Mm. And I think animals are 98% instinct. Yeah. They just they listen to the world around them, and
you kind of sniff the air.
And you know sort of instinctively what to do. I think we are probably any more humans are at least 60% head thinkers. And we're always thinking we know best.
Yeah, I think gut thinking has gone away a lot.
Well, it's something that you're told not to rely on.
Yeah, and you really have to train it too, because I think the gut is fed by your natural instincts, but it's also fed by knowledge. Yeah, the more you do something, the more your gut's going to help reinforce the positives and lead you away from the negative aspects.
I think in a quieter world, it's easier to listen to your gut.
Yeah.
We don't live in a quiet world anymore.
No, not at all.
So too many people trying to tell you what to do and how they would do it, as opposed to you just figuring it out on your own, what you need to do for you.
Exactly.
You do you.
And on that note, boo-boo, that'll do it for this episode of the Gen Existentialists. We love having you with us every week, and we hope to see you again next week. Until that time, my name is Scott.
And I'm Bunny.
And we'll catch you next time. Have a good one.